racial discrimination, all these other things. This is all DEI. It's all built in. But the truth is, what's happening on college campuses, it is really, I don't want to call it the beginning of all this because it's beginning earlier now, but what's happening on college campuses is the finishing school of all this. And what's happening in law schools might be the most frightening part of it. Medical schools, you could make the argument, but if the legal profession is falling to people who are the enemies of humanity, that's kind of a big deal. Someone who might know something about that is the great Bill Jacobson, joining me now, founder of the Equal Protection Project. He's a university professor, a law professor at Cornell. Okay, Professor, how bad is it on college campus? We all wake up in the morning and we see the videos and we see the little man on the street segments of some little 18-year-old commie talking about how they hate America, but how bad is it? You're there in the belly of the beast.
Well, I think it's pretty bad. I think if you look at all the polling, the surveys of students, if you hear what students are saying, there has been a concerted effort since these kids entered elementary school to teach them that the United States is the cause of the problems in the world, that capitalism is the cause of the problems in the world, and that we are somehow uniquely evil in the world, that all of the other ills of society around the globe don't exist. So, yeah, I think it's bad. I think that students really, not 100% of them, but a significant minority of the students have no historical or global perspective on things. They only know that whatever ills we have are unique to us.
Bill, could you explain how they could be so, I was going to say stupid, but that's because I'm mean, uneducated? When a child walks into Cornell, whatever you may think about Cornell, that is a human being who has academic achievements of some kind. Believe me, they were not sending me any letters inviting me to campus. I promise you that much. This is a human being who's had years of education, of schooling. They're now sitting in one of the most prestigious universities on the planet, and they're complete and utter morons. How is that possible?
Well, if you look at what's going on in K through 12, I think you can understand how it's very possible that students are taught different perspectives on the world and on our country, and they just take it for granted. They don't even question it. Now, again, I'm not talking about all students, but a very significant minority and close to a majority of the activist students, the students who are politically active, have been raised this way. They don't know any different. They don't think of themselves as being ignorant. They think of themselves actually as being enlightened, and they think of us as being ignorant. So I think that there's just a world perspective that's been drummed into a significant minority of the students that people who are older, I'm older than you are, but don't fully appreciate that.